Evan Dutson with Compass Mental Health Services located in Pleasant Grove, Utah. So one of the things that I wanted to cover today is the idea of setting goals and making changes. A lot of people in January like to make goals, set goals, and have this intention on doing something with their life that they want to change. And this might blow your mind, but you can set goals at any point in time during the year. It doesn't have to be January 1st. I know that sounds crazy, but it's true. You can do that. For January 1st, one of the things I've noticed in working with people for 16 and a half years is if I present to them a lot of solutions for whatever goal that they want to accomplish, and those solutions are rejected over and over and over again, I come to realize that they gain something by staying in the same either mindset or same behavioral pattern that they do by not making the changes. So it outweighs the desire to make changes. Now you would ask somebody like, well, okay, I want to make these changes. For example, I want to lose a lot of weight starting January and throughout the year. I want to lose, so much weight, right? And you go, okay, all right, so here's some solutions or some ways that you could go about doing that. At least being able to set a daily set schedule and a routine. And again, if they get shot down enough, those suggestions, it tells me that with that person, they gain more out of maintaining and staying in their old patterns than they do about making the changes in their life. And so I find it interesting that a lot of people subconsciously don't understand or don't realize that that's what they're doing. They're sabotaging their own progress because they don't realize that the level of comfortability or the level of being able to maintain the status quo and what they've always done, it outweighs and it's greater than the desire to make changes. And maybe not always, but it seems to be one of the biggest factors in keeping people from being able to maintain their goals. And again, a lot of times it's outside of their awareness. And now comfortability is a whole topic in and of itself. And I'm learning more and more as I get older and realizing more and more in my practice that the idea of being uncomfortable and practicing being able to be uncomfortable is so important that it's almost a prerequisite to making any changes in people's lives. Comfortability, if you think about it, it is the key factor and the key emotion when it comes to not wanting to make certain changes. And so if you're one of those people that say, okay, I want to go to the gym this much, I want to lose this much weight, don't be one of those people without recognizing the idea that, hey, am I shooting these ideas down just because I don't want to be uncomfortable? Is it because maybe I just gain more out of being able to stay home and sleep more because I like it more, it's more comfortable than I am about how I will feel when I lose weight? And that's what you want to put on the scale to balance and see what works best for you. Are you one of those that are going to be able to understand that I'm going to feel better by losing weight than I am by having an extra, hour of sleep? And by the way, you can actually still get the same amount of sleep and still exercise by just going to bed earlier. Crazy idea, I know. But anyways, be one of those people where you understand that, okay, I'm going to entertain suggestions, no matter how uncomfortable they might be, in hopes for me to be able to complete my goals.